Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you out to my backyard on this overcast, extremely warm day. We're at 70, but the storms haven't got here just yet. So I figured I'd come out, check on my hoop house because it's plenty warm enough to open it up, and we'll do a little walkabout and see how everything's growing. See you back here in a minute. Okay, got my little opening to the hoop house. Look at that, y'all. Is that not beautiful? Now remember, this hoop house is not heated. I didn't make the doorway big enough, tall enough. But look at that. Look at that beautiful cabbage, y'all. I am so proud of my babies. Oh, I walked into a spider web. Look at my collards. My collards are jumping up like crazy. Look at that. Look at my cabbage over here. Those two little bags of collards. Weeds. I gotta get more tarp to put down. But look at my cabbage. Is that not gorgeous? And then I got two collard greens down here. I've got seedlings all up. I need to get out here and water. Walking in spider webs. See all of that? All those little bitty things coming up? That's freaking celery plants. Oh my gracious. That should be kale coming up. That's oh, I can't see the tag, but that's mustard greens, and that's the red giant mustard greens, and that's what happens when you have a hand spasm and the hose gets away from you. A lot of stuff got knocked out. Look at my beautiful celery. It's coming on like crazy. And somehow some of the seeds washed out apparently down here, so I got salad greens growing all in my celery. Look at that, y'all. Look how beautiful that is. I need to get in here and water. I'm worried I lost my lemon tree, but I'm staying positive because it survived snowpocalypse. Looked the same. I'm praying it's going to come back up. Some of my other fruit, my citrus trees are looking rough, but they're still green. And if I have to, I'll just drop more seeds. The olive tree's looking a little rough, but it's doing good. Of course, the curries have hibernated. The muscadines are starting, oh no, they're starting to bud out. The tea, I'll think of it here in a minute, are surviving. Blackberries are doing well. My poor little sweet bay magnolia is still alive. The shamrocks have come back up. I think the crazy basil died. Thyme's looking rough, but it's doing good. Yep, my Boston fern didn't make it, but that's okay. There'll be plenty more on clearance this year. Now that's not a regular dandelion. That's one of the French dandelions that you just eat the greens. I need to come in here and harvest her and do some sauteing. But look at the growth, y'all. Look at the growth in my little collard greens. And I gotta get my bloody dock in a pot so it can get bigger. But look at everything. I am so proud and thankful. Trying not to kill myself balancing on this board and not kick the candles all around. But look at those gorgeous cabbages. I gotta come in and do a little cleaning on them. But yeah, collard greens, we'll be eating collards before long. And it looks like the cabbages are starting to try to make heads. Let's hope. Hoping and a praying. I'm still amazed that they survived. I'm still praying for my little lemon tree. Me and that little lemon tree has been through hell. Hopefully it's going to survive. And if it don't, I'll just start over again. But I've got... Look at all those beautiful Swiss chards coming up. Just beautiful. I'm going to have to get busy before long and get to planting. They're starting to get their true leaves now. Pak choi coming up. And guess what? None of this is heated, y'all. None of it. When we got down to negative 20, it was heated a little bit with 3 candles. But look at that. Look at that gorgeous beauty. It's going to be even prettier once I get back out here to water. I'm going to have to wait till the storms are over to do that. But I am just so happy and proud of my little hoop-de-hoop house that I built myself. You can do it, y'all. You just have to believe in yourselves. And of course, I'll link the video at the end of this video about when I redone my little hoop-de-hoop house. I'm not done yet, but once I have the funding, I'm gonna finish fixing her, hopefully. I'm gonna take a warm day to do that. Today would have been perfect. That way she could have aired out. Alright, let's go look some more. But I'm just amazed at that. Look at that. I'm just so proud of them because they have been through hell to grow. And yes, they survived the negative 20. What saved them is the frost didn't touch them. I'm just going to stay positive about my lemon tree because it survived snowpocalypse, being buried under a foot of snow. I'm praying it's going to come back from the roots or something. She's going to surprise me. Alright, let's go do some more looking around. The garlic has really jumped up. Look at that. It has really jumped up. And over here, my second bed, look how beautiful and big some of that garlic is. Absolutely gorgeous, y'all. Organic, everything organic. I don't use pesticides. I don't need it. They don't need it either. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go see what else we can find. I need to fill up my bird feeder. It has took a huge hit during this cold weather. Get it filled up so they have plenty to eat. Y'all not gonna believe this. This is just how crazy the weather's been. My forsythia is blooming like crazy. Here it is, January. It is nowhere near time for them to be blooming. Every limb has buds and blooms on them. It is way too early for these babies to be blooming. Good gracious. blooming like crazy. Crazy, y'all. I've got daffodils coming up all over the place. It is nowhere near time for them to be blooming. Look at how tall these daffodils are. And over there too. I see I got a bunch of garbage to pick up thanks to neighbors not picking their stuff up. But daffodils coming up like crazy everywhere. I am happy to see that cluster and this whole big cluster of wild onions coming up. Gonna be harvesting some of them soon. Doing some Cherokee scrambled eggs with wild onions. You better believe it. For those who didn't believe me about the purple dead nettle blooming here, here is proof. They are blooming before the dandelions are. When I say something, I'm telling the truth, because I don't just say something to hear myself talk. Lying is too much work. Tell the truth and get it over with. Here we are in the middle of January, and the purple dead nettle are blooming, as you can see, and gorgeous. I need to harvest a bunch of them. There's some more blooming. Oh, and let's go right over here. Look, there's even more purple dead nettle blooming in January, y'all, in January. We also apparently have elderberries, even more coming up. January, y'all, middle of January. Alright, that's a quick little walkabout. Found some things I wasn't expecting to be up at this time of year, and also to prove if somebody says something, not all the time, but most of the time, they're telling the truth. And if I tell you something, it's not a lie. If I say it's up and blooming, guess what? It's up and blooming, y'all. Alright, winds are picking up. Clouds are getting a whole lot grayer. And I'm going to get the hoop house locked down because it's supposed to be a rough one this evening. I look forward to seeing y'all in my next video. Stay positive, y'all. Stay positive. Stay safe, stay sound. Continue to stock those pantries. Stock your medicine cabinets before the, you know who gets them. And stock your protection, because we're going to need it. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Y'all take care, and may you each be blessed. I'll see you soon.